So a few weeks ago, I covered the latest update on the legendary king of dancehall himself, Vybz Kartel, and the updated details surrounding his case. If you're interested in seeing the details of that, then check out the video that I posted before or after this video. Now I bring up the king of dancehall, as law and controversy is the theme of this video, as we're covering something important as an update related to his case. Law is one of the most fundamental cores in our society. It's even one of the most controversial ones as well. And it is surprising to see when and how controversy can affect the people behind the law, whether it's judges, people in the hot seats of court cases, or even the attorney at laws themselves. We'll be covering the legendary Isat Buchanan, and I believe that this man right here does not get enough credit for all the work that he does. This man has done so much in the name of true justice, focusing on human rights and the Constitution. And with that in mind, the world needs to be more educated on his works, so besides the information that I will give here, I'll leave the link for an interview that he did with Jamaican TV host, model, and beauty pageant title holder, who was crowned Miss Jamaica World 2007, as well as the Miss Jamaica Universe 2010 pageant. That's right, I'm talking about Yendi Phillips. You'll see more about the depth of who he is and what he went through and now stands for. This man does a lot of respectable work, and I want to make sure to honor him for this work by showing some respect before getting started. On the date of December 12, 2017, at least 3 significant events took place. The first is that the song Rockstar by Post Malone featuring 21 Savage was still #1 in the music charts in the United States of America. The second was that the song Perfect by Ed Sheeran was still #1 in the UK. And thirdly, Isat Buchanan was accepted into the bar on this date, with an incredible connection and fate, as this event also happened on his birthday. So we had 3 memorable successes, all on the same date. The son of music legend, Jamaican rapper and singer, Big Youth, after being called to the bar in 2017, has a story that is as captivating as that of any of his clients. Isat's journey in life has seen him triumph over 2 convictions for which he maintains his innocence, and rather than wallow in self-pity or feelings of revenge, he has overcome obstacles to become a man of whom his father is immensely proud. Just 27 years ago, Buchanan was preparing to travel overseas when he said a neighbor asked him to deliver some cash to someone in the United States. I was stopped at the Norman Manley International Airport. They confiscated the packages and later said that it was illegal items. He recounted of his arrest in 1996. Buchanan said that he appeared before then-resident Magistrate Martin Gale, who offered him bail and indicated that he would recuse himself from the case because of the unfortunate circumstances. He was eventually convicted and paid a fine of approximately $1 million, but that was just the beginning of his legal dilemma. In 1999, Buchanan said he was on a flight to Florida, in the United States, when a quantity of drugs was found in the possession of another passenger. He said that the passenger directed authorities to him, saying that he was the person responsible. When they told that to the American federal authorities, they actually arrested me and they found me guilty by myself, he acknowledged. Buchanan was given a 10-year prison sentence as, according to him, authorities in the U.S. formed the view that the incident was a continuing act from his drug case in Jamaica and that he had got off easy. The judge in America felt that the $1 million fine imposed in Jamaica was a slap on the wrist. So they actually doubled my sentence, Buchanan told the Gleaner. But rather than getting down on himself, Buchanan used his ordeal as motivation to expand his knowledge of the law, while simultaneously helping countless Jamaicans and other inmates he encountered in the American penal system. I was teaching in the institution as well as doing legal work, and I was actually successful in getting people's sentences reduced and getting them sent home, he shared. His decision to immerse himself in legal work while serving his sentence, Buchanan explained, was born out of the belief that the American justice system was really flawed. It was the first time that I realized that I was just a statistic in America, so to find solace and console myself, I had to read and research just to understand this thing, he said. Buchanan said that following his deportation, he took up a music career while volunteering to help persons residing in inner-city communities, but quickly found the need for his newly acquired legal skills. I managed an apartment and I had the worst tenants ever. You had to use the law to ensure that you don't break the law, he said. He then enrolled at the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies, and on December 12, 2017, Buchanan was formally called to the bar in a short ceremony presided over by Martin Gale, now a judge of the Supreme Court. But before that ceremony, there was one final obstacle he had to hurdle. Word of his convictions leaked to his peers at the university, and soon, a petition was being circulated to block him from entering the legal profession. According to Buchanan, the concerns reached the General Legal Counsel, the watchdog entity for the legal profession. The concern was that they were going to let someone into the fraternity who had a prior conviction, he explained. However, he said that Alan Wood, chairman of the GLC, noted that his rehabilitation had been exceptional. "I'm passionate about helping people. I'm passionate about helping people understand their rights," he said. He has had continued success since then and has even focused his helping hand to that of the legendary dancehall hero, Vybz Kartel. Since then, through his influence, he has brought hope to all fans of Vybz Kartel for his freedom, respectfully referred to as the Gaza fans. Through his influence, incarcerated dancehall artist DJ Palmer has his case heard before the UK-based Privy Council in 2024, but with the following controversy. Fast forward to the year 2023, we see where a new controversy that touches ISAT unexpectedly. On December 6th, an article covered this topic through the Star, stating the following. When incarcerated dancehall artist DJ Palmer has his case heard before the UK-based Privy Council in 2024, it was said that Isat Buchanan will have to watch from the sidelines as he was handed a 2-year suspension by a disciplinary panel of the General Legal Counsel after he was found guilty of professional misconduct. His charges stem from offensive comments he directed at Jamaica's chief prosecutor, Paula Llewellyn, while co-hosting a program with controversial social media personality, Andrestephens. It is reported the attorney quoted lyrics of the song The Menace by his client Palmer, in which he directed that Llewellyn perform an indecent act. The comment set off a firestorm of criticisms, triggering Buchanan's resignation from several positions he held at the time. A complaint to the disciplinary committee of the GLC by its chairman, Denise Kitson, was also filed. In documents seen by the Star, Kitson indicated that her complaint was based on the profane language used by Buchanan, and that his conduct constituted a breach of canons of the legal profession, canon of professional ethics rules. According to her complaint, it was conduct that failed to maintain the honor and dignity of the legal profession, and which tend to discredit the profession and is unbecoming of a lawyer. When brought before the council, it was said that Buchanan pleaded guilty. King's counsel Valeria Nader Robertson, who represented Buchanan, said he did the right thing by owning his mistakes. He did the right and honorable thing. He took responsibility for the comments that were made. Remember, he apologized before that, and he apologized again. All that was left was for the panel to sentence him, she said. He loves the law, and to be absent for any time is not something he is happy with, but he will survive, Nader Robertson added. In his response, Buchanan admitted to being worried about his clients. "I will be taking steps to inform them. I am sad that I won't be able to represent my clients. God in time," he said. Arguably Buchanan's most well-known client, Vybz Kartel, is set to have his conviction appeal heard in the United Kingdom on February 14th and 15th this year. In 2014, Kartel was sentenced to life imprisonment for the ending of his associate Clive Lizard Williams. He will be eligible for parole once he has served a minimum of 35 years in prison. Kartel's co-convicts, Sean Shawnstorm Campbell, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John will also have their matter heard in the Privy Council. However, Buchanan's suspension will not impact the appeal, as there are a total of 16 lawyers appearing for the quartet. On November 13, 2023, an article was posted about Isat's new music pursuit. It displayed that amidst all the controversy, Isat stayed encouraged and was even working on not only helping people through law, but also through music. The article states the following. Attorney-at-law Isat Buchanan is getting ready to release a single, which he hopes will be a source of motivation for persons who find themselves with their backs against the wall. Buchanan, lawyer for dance hall legend Vybz Kartel, said the song, All in Life, is a message to persons who are faced with adversary to keep your head up and keep moving. A lot of persons are going through hard times. Adversity is not limited to financial issues. There are persons struggling with mental health and identity issues, and just finding a space in terms of keeping on moving when things are not going your way, Buchanan reasoned. If you listen to the words of the songs, you will hear me speaking to myself first, and in the second verse, I encourage others to take the same approach. In other words, I'm going through my own issues, especially with my recent fumble and self-checking, because there are many persons who would be of the view, whether justified or not, to rule with a heavy hand, and I am talking the court of public opinion. He said, son of legendary reggae singer Big Youth, Buchanan is a gifted singer who has done songs such as Unbreakable and Don't Give Up. He said that his latest, which was produced by Jermaine J. August Reed, was long in coming. The reality is that as an attorney, you have to get time to do all these things, and since September I have been in trials and preparing for appeals, and my duty to my clients is paramount. And when faced with that reality, I can't let down the persons who depend on me, so my hobby and my passion sometimes have to go to the side, he said. The music video is actually available now on YouTube. Give it a listen after the video. He maintains a clean attitude throughout all he goes through, boasting great confidence, but not only is it good to maintain a great attitude to maintain this confidence, it's important to maintain great skin health for this as well. And our friends at Tej Hanley have the perfect skincare system, a simple and effective regimen designed to deliver daily confidence without breaking the bank. And don't worry, yes, they deliver internationally. So yes, even my Caribbean friends can take advantage of this. What do a dermatologist, a chemist, and the Skin Cancer Foundation all have in common? They all work together with Tej Hanley to provide the most effective, highest quality skincare products on the market. Right now, you can get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift with your subscription. It's formulated for men, so ladies, you now have the perfect gift for your husbands, sons, nephews, brothers, and friends, so don't miss out, they'll love you for it. And men, get your game on the next level with this new formulated package. Look ready to meet your wife. And if you're already married, surprise her with a new, fresh look. In fact, you can do this just for you, because you matter. Take care of yourself with this incredible formula. It's an easy all-in-one system with an advanced peptide technology, and you cannot miss out on this deal. So what are you waiting for? Hit up the link below and get your package shipped to you. Start now and thank yourself later. With his music prospects in mind, he also started another venture through his own scheduled program called Context Matters, which can be found on reggaeglobal.com. And on YouTube, this program provides educational and insightful content and clarity on how context plays a role in every relevant regard or topics of value. I'll set up the links in the description below as well as this next update on the chapter related to Isat. It's actually amazing news in relation to the appeal for the case of Vybz Kartel. On December 20th, 2023, Gaza fans had this article as a gift with the following information from the Star. 2 weeks after being handed a 2-year suspension for comments he made in reference to Jamaica's chief prosecutor, attorney-at-law Isat Buchanan is once more free to serve his clients. Buchanan was on Tuesday granted a stay of his suspension by the Court of Appeal, pending the outcome of his appeal against the suspension period, which has been described as excessive. Case management conference is set for July, and after that, a date will be set for the hearing of the appeal. Buchanan will now be able to continue practicing and will be able to go to the United Kingdom Privy Council to represent dancehall artiste Vybz Kartel, who is appealing against his conviction. Isat has accomplished so much and is basically a real-life superhero at this point. Through law, music, and social media, he is dedicating his entire resources to do good for those in need. And of course, this is just the tip of the iceberg of the good he'll bring. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment with your thoughts, and share this video. These actions really help our channel and encourages more content like this. Speaking of content, check out this video to remain updated on the latest mojo.